channel. So today, guys, I'm going to share with you one of my family's favorite recipes that I do. It's my slow cooker shredded mojo pork. Here's the list of ingredients you guys are going to need for this. We're going to make the mojo from scratch. It's absolutely delicious, so much flavor. So over there I have a 5.5 pound boneless pork loin. You're going to need some orange juice, some good extra virgin olive oil. You're going to need some salt and pepper, oregano, cumin. You're going to need a lot of garlic. You're going to need fresh lemons and limes, and you're going to need 2 large onions. And that's it, guys. That's all you need to make my slow cooker shredded mojo pork. So let's get cooking, guys. Okay, guys, so I have everything set up for our mojo. Now the mojo is the star to this dish. So I wanted to show you guys step by step with the measurements and ingredients how we're going to be doing the mojo. So what I have here is 2 large bulbs of garlic that I've peeled. We're going to be using mortar and pestle to be mashing it up. I have orange juice. I have some real lime and lemon juice just in case I underestimated, which I do sometimes, with how many lemons and limes I bought. I have a small little orange here that we're going to be using the zest from. I have some oregano, some cumin, some salt and pepper, extra virgin olive oil. And over here I just sliced up onions, and it doesn't matter how you dice them, but this is 2 large onions, and we're going to be putting that in with the pork and the mojo. Now we're going to be cooking this pork slow and low, which means that we're going to be cooking it probably between 8 to 10 hours on a very low heat. And that's all that means. So the pork is nice and tender and shreddable. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I'm doing it, and then I'm going to fast forward that part so I don't bore you guys with that. And then we'll go ahead and finish and put the rest of the mojo together. So the first thing we're going to do, like I said, is we're going to start smashing up or mashing up this garlic. So you're just going to smash it like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. We just want it somewhat smashed. So I'm going to continue doing this. I'm going to just put it in a little bowl and continue on smashing this. Alright guys, that's done. So it's lightly smashed. It's not, you don't have to go crazy smashing it. You don't need to become the Hulk to do the garlic, but you know, somewhat. Alright, so we're done with that, and I'm going to move on to the next step. Okay, now what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start measuring my seasonings out, okay? So we're going to basically do 4 teaspoons of everything. Now this is going to make 8 cups of mojo for me, because I have to put it in a big pan. So we're going to do 4 teaspoons of the oregano. Alright, so we have our 4 teaspoons of oregano. We're going to do 4 teaspoons of cumin. We're going to do 4 teaspoons of salt. And I'm going to do black pepper. I'm going to go ahead and round it in here, and then we'll measure it. Alright. I'm going to be tasting this for seasoning, so we can always add too. Alright, so our seasoning is done, and our garlic is done. So I'm going to set this to the side. So now I'm going to zest this little orange. I'm going to just stick it in here. Okay, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and start squeezing my lemons and limes. Okay guys, so I'm almost done with my lemons and limes. The limes were really, really, really juicy. Like there was a lot of, I know I'm spraying it everywhere. I wouldn't be me if I didn't. I mean, I'm literally spraying it everywhere. But The limes had a lot of juice. So I was able to get 1 cup of fresh lemon, and then I did 1 cup of lemon juice. So I was able to do that. And then I didn't have as many limes. So I need 1.5 cups of the juice, making it 4 cups. A little less than 1.5. So again, I needed 1 cup of the lemon juice and then a little less than 1.5 cups of the lime juice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up this mess because I made a big mess, but it smells absolutely wonderful in this house. It smells very citrusy. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this up, and we'll basically be able to just put it all together then. So we'll be back in a second, guys. Okay guys, so we've gotten everything nice and prepped, and this is all we have to do at this point. I'm going to blend everything. So we're going to put all this in here. We're going to do 4 cups of orange juice. And I left the salt and pepper out just in case we need to add a little bit more seasoning. And this should hold exactly, yeah, it's gonna be a little full. Alright, so we got that orange juice, we have the lemon and lime. We're gonna put all this delicious garlic in here. We're going to put all of our seasonings and orange zest. And guys, I promise you if you make this, it's going to be the best mojo. And it's really easy. Alright, and then extra virgin olive oil. Do 1 cup. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do this. This is going to make a mess. You know what? I'm going to add half. I'm going to do half of the olive oil, and then I'll add to it. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to end up spilling this. And then you guys are going to see Rexy cry. I probably should have done it half and half, but you know, you only live once, right? Ooh. Alright, lock it in, turn it on. Alright, I'm going to pulse it just a little bit, so cover your ears, guys. Alright, you guys, this is not my day. Alright. I'm just going to give this a quick little stir. It only needs like a second. I'm going to taste this. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, guys, that's amazing. That's so good. Alright, what I'm going to do is, because I'm crazy, is I'm going to pour the olive oil in here to get the little bit of seasonings that fell on the top. I guess it can't fall on the top. That's settled on the top. And I'm going to just pour it in. I know, guys. I know. I would not be me if I didn't do this shit. But you know what? It tastes good, and that's all that matters. Don't try this at home, guys. That's good enough. My daughter's gonna have a field day with me when she sees this video. Alright, so I'm gonna move this over here. And this is how we're gonna set this up. What I have here is my pork loin. And what I did was I cleaned it really well and I dried it. I just have this on to soak up any more water. I went and trimmed all the fat, or most of it. I would say 90% of it. I left a little bit on for flavor. I think you'd be really impressed, Joe, over at Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue, about how I trimmed the meat. If you guys haven't checked Joe over at Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue, he's an amazing pit master, and he shows you step by step how to trim meat and barbecues and whatnot, and he's really good, so go check him out. Anywho, so what you're going to do is take our onions now, just all around the pork loin. You can put some on top. Wait till you guys see. Oh, and it will make your house smell absolutely amazing. Alright, so I'm going to try to do this without making more of a mess. And then all you're going to do is pour your Mojo. And I know I'm making a mess, I know. You're going to pour your Mojo all over it. And next time I'll do this in 2 steps. I really thought that the blender would hold it all, but see, I underestimated again. And it smells so good, guys. This Mojo it's amazing. It's going to give this pork the best flavor. See all that garlic? And what I'm going to do is take a little bit more of this orange juice just to get the bottom little bits and garlic and whatnot. Perfect. And I'm just going to move this garlic around. It's all going to cook and mend together and blend together and marry together in beautiful, delicious flavor harmony, so no worries. And that's what you want. You want it to almost cover your pork. So this is perfect. 8 cups was perfect for this 5.5 pound pork loin. Alright. So what we're going to do is I'm going to cover this tightly with foil. We're not going to touch it. We're not going to look at it. We're not going to do anything with it because we want the steam and everything to stay inside. We don't want to mess with it. We want it to cook, like I said, slow and low. So I'm going to cover this with foil really, really tight. And I'm going to do the foil a couple of times so it seals it really, really tight. And I find these pans work really well. Plus I could throw them out after. I don't reuse them. They're heavy and durable, so I like that. Alright, now I'm going to do this side. Crisscross. Trust me, this makes a difference. Make sure she's sealed really, really, really good. At this point, go ahead and preheat your oven. We're going to start it at a higher temperature and then drop the temperature. So we're going to start this at 325 for about an hour. And then we're going to drop it to 275 for the remaining time. And like I said, this is going to cook anywhere between 8 to 10 hours. And I will let you know exactly how long it cooked. So I'm going to go ahead and put this bad boy in. But I'll bring you guys back and show you what it looks like when we're there. So we're back, guys. Okay, guys, so I had mine in for 9 hours, actually. And what I did was I opened it just to make sure that it was where I needed it to be. And I'm going to actually turn this so you guys can see. Guys, my house, I can't even tell you how good my house smells. Alright, let me show you this bad boy. You can actually smell this outside. I just want you guys to see this. I'm going to show you how, look at all those onions and the mojo. Look at the pork already shredding. I want to show you how tender it is to shred. Okay, you ready for this? Look at that, guys. And what I'm going to do, it's like butter. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit here and shred it like this. And put it back in the mojo. And then serve it like that, like I said, with some rice and black beans. Like I'm not even doing anything. It's amazing. Look at that. My mouth is salivating. Look at that, guys. With the onions and the mojo. I'm going to go bring a bunch to my daughter and son-in-law. I am going to taste a little piece of this pork for you because I have to. My mouth is literally salivating if you guys can't hear that. So I'm going to taste a little piece of the pork with an onion. It's going to be really, really, really hot. So I'm going to give this just a second to cool off. We don't want Rexy to burn her mouth, right? Okay, here we go, guys. This is so good, guys. I really, really hope you guys make this. It's absolutely delicious. I really can't talk enough about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make this recipe. Let me know if you did. Maybe share it on Instagram and tag me at Cooking with Rexy. I always love hearing back from you guys when you guys make my recipes. And as always, I appreciate all the love and support. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.